just realized I have a blood sample that I need to analyze. Okay, I just did that. So, okay, I've got the cold stuff. I'm about to cure people. I will say, they do actually have some interesting dialogue when you cure them. I didn't think that they would, but they did. Aykroyd had fatigue, and I gave him something for that. You have a cold.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Do you need medical help yourself, Nurse?
I'm afraid I've contracted some illness, Dr. Reed.
Not under my watch, Nurse. Take this. You'll feel better.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
But,
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Aykroyd had an interesting thing that they don't actually see him in surgery, despite the fact that he's the lead surgeon, which is true. But I think he has issues with seeing a lot of blood on a living person, which makes sense. Okay. Can you guys leave there for a minute, please? I know you're having your interesting talk, but I need to talk with
Hello
you guys.
again, Mr. Blight.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. You doing your rounds as usual?
Do you need medical attention, sir?
Afraid so. In the war, I was always worried about picking up something, getting some infection. Unfortunately, I've got that fear in London now.
Throughout history, some diseases have done more damage to armies than any weapon created by man. You are wise to be careful.
You're working at the Pembroke Hospital, aren't you? That's a good enough reason for me and Oswald to go there.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
Okay. More people healed.
What a fucking joke.
Okay. Let's go to the thing we gotta do. Okay, so, I'm just kind of going around killing things. And, I just sort of noticed generally the different, like, levels in the area. So, like, mostly low-level skulls are here. Low-level as in, like, 14 and 15. And then I went over here, it says Mary's grave, and it's busted in, and there's no body. And Jonathan has nothing to say about that right now, but I just wanted to, you know, make that clear that that's a thing that happened. Yep. Okay, so because I have mesmeration level 3, I should be able to talk to this guy.
Good evening, sir. It's me again.
Leave me alone, I say, whoever you are.
Let me
It
in.
cannot be safe for a blind man to live here alone. Let me enter, sir. I swear I mean you no harm.
Well, a voice never lies, and yours clearly is the voice of a gentleman. All right, Doctor, come on in. Tell me, how do you see the world these days?
Well, I see the world by exploring your house. Ooh. Vampires drink our blood, but they feed on our soul. How could we believe that any man or woman killed by these foul creatures, bitten by their filthy mouths, could then be accepted in heaven? No, their bodies have been defiled, their souls have been corrupted. Their place is now in hell, with legions of blood-sucking demons, vampires. Feed on our souls. Alright. Cool.
Wandering in this part of town at night, you're either brave or a fool.
Probably both.
It's locked.
Okay. Okay, I also have a treatment for him so I can cure him.
So what is the name of my nocturnal visitor?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. As I already explained to you, I'm inquiring about the epidemic.
Dr. Reed, the eminent surgeon. My God, I'd never have expected a brilliant physician like you to knock on my door.
You flatter me, sir.
No, sir, I am flattered. I read all your work when I still had my sight. I loved it. I'm Mason Swanborough, by the way.
Have you heard anything about Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I think I've heard my sister talk about her. I wasn't paying much attention, though.
And what else have you learned about me, Mr. Swanborough?
I know you assisted Professor Carrel in France, and that you invented a new blood transfusion method based on his work.
Yes. Those were frustrating but exciting days. I loved it.
Yes, the thrill of research and discovery. This is what drives people like us, Dr. Reed. Oh, how I envy you.
Does someone take care of you in this isolated place?
My sister Loretta and I have our daily routine. Every morning and evening she comes by so we can talk and eat. Then she leaves and I stay.
Do you not appreciate your sister's visits?
Loretta is the best and worst thing that happened to me. And I believe she could say the same thing about me.
Where does your sister go?
Well, let's just say, she earns enough money for us both.
What's so amusing about that?
I won't hide the truth from you. Loretta sells a fake miracle elixir to the sick people of Whitechapel.
Oh, okay. I mean, he already knows it's fake, so...
So, Mason, you are the creative one in the Swanborough business, are you not?
Yes, I am. I am the one who invented and improved the family recipe.
And you do it all by yourself? Blind and isolated in this laboratory?
My eyes may be useless, but my brain is still sharp. Once a chemist, always a chemist.
Mason, why would you waste your skill and knowledge on crafting snake oil and fake drugs?
But this is my only opportunity to continue practicing my art.
By giving false hope to desperate people?
They all see me as disabled and useless. I'm sick of their pity.
Huh. What does he want me to say? I just realized we already have all of his stuff, so it doesn't matter.
To accept what has happened to us and what we have become is a difficult process. I'm sorry for what you've had to endure.
You'll not get my respect through cheap compassion, Doctor. Speak to me like I'm a normal human being. That's all I ask.
Is your sister using you and your skills for her own profit?
I've lost my sight, not my wits. Loretta couldn't manipulate me in a million years.
Are you sure about that? You clearly depend on her.
Let me be perfectly clear. I came up with the idea of the Swanborough cordial. Loretta needs me more than I need her.
Okay. There's still a couple hints required here. I don't know why.
Do you
Here
know
we go.
brail, Mr. Swanborough?
I'm no expert, but I learned it in my spare time, yes. Why?
I found a strange document entitled Cure for Blindness. It's written in braille, so I thought perhaps it was yours.
Really? Is that some kind of sick joke? Let me see.
Here it is.
This letter seems authentic. And it actually refers to an experimental cure for blindness. You have piqued my interest, Dr. Reed.
Could it be of any use to you?
No. This page is just a part of a larger diary. I'd be glad if you could find the other pages.
Oh, okay.
I found another page of the diary, Mr. Swanborough.
This diary is still not complete. The man who wrote it claims he is a member of some scholarly brotherhood called the St. Paul's Stole.
Oh.
Really? I've heard of them. Very capable scientists. Perhaps the man who wrote this really found a cure.
I would need more pages to figure it out, but it's as promising as it is intriguing.
Okay.
Goodbye,
back.
Mr. Swanborough. I'll leave you now.
I need to find more
What
of these
kind
pages.
of gentleman pays visits to people at this late hour?
Oh, I forgot. Actually, I need to do one more thing.
What can I
for
do
you.
for you, Doctor?
You seem unwell, sir. Do you need my assistance?
Actually, I feel worse than usual. Can you give me something?
Yes. I can give you a little something that has been proven effective.
Thank you, Doctor.
Alright.
Goodbye, Mr. Swanborough. I'll leave you now.
Wandering in this part of town at night, you're either brave
Okay.
or a fool.
So. He's healing now. Oh, we actually don't have all of her stuff. I thought we did. I'll have to look into that a bit more, I think. Oh, I missed this. My dear brother, this is the apology letter you'll never read, for you've lost your sight because of me. I know you hate me for what I did, even if you never say so. We don't talk much in the Swanbower family, do we? So to clear my conscience, this is the bravest gesture toward you. To write you this letter and leave it in your laboratory. If you ever find it and ask about it, I'll read it to you. If someone else reads it, well, as I wrote above, this is my bravest gesture. So Mason, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I did and for the hell you've been thrown into. I'm sorry you're now a blind man trying to find a meaning to your useless life. If I could change one thing, only one thing in my miserable life, it would be to what happened to you years ago. I swear it, Mason. If I could give my eyes for you to see again, I would. But it doesn't work that way, does it? So please, my brother, forgive me. Interesting. Now we do have something to talk about her with. Okay, let's go to her then. Okay.
Have you any news on Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I can't believe that people are naive enough to trust her medicine. She's just a shady nurse with good connections.
Loretta, why do you feel so guilty about your brother?
I don't expect him to forgive me. All I can do is make amends for what I did.
By making him a crook and a criminal. What if somebody decides to make him pay for your scam?
Mason is totally capable of defending himself. Just leave us be. We're perfectly fine.
I know how guilt feels between a brother and sister. Are you sure you're not trying to ease your own remorse?
Mason wants to be useful, can you understand that? And chemistry is his passion. And the Swanborough cordial gives him a purpose in life.
Huh. Well, that's her last thing, so... guess that's it then.
Swanborough.
Oh, I found more brail in here. Which is... we're in the one place that we saved someone from a very long time ago. I was just going through basically killing off enemies to get more experience. And sometimes like other stuff respawns as well. And I just sort of like spam the pickup button and I pick stuff up. And I picked that up. So that's good. Okay. Hey, so we're here looking at this. And I remember coming here like several times. Each time I was like, I should be able to get up there, because that's definitely one of those areas that, you know, they just let you go. But it just wasn't letting me. Now we can. It's for story and plot reasons that we couldn't before.
29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me?
I don't know.
There's been a fight here.
Oh, lots of medical supplies. Other things. What's this? Things.
This window was shattered with violent force. Someone's been pulled through it and dragged through the street.
And they went that way.
Who could have done that?
A vampire! They gasped! The fight would have started here and they were pulled upstairs. That's what makes sense. Maybe they were playing cards with their vampire attacker. Yeah, it seems like it. This is a lot of blood for someone to lose, by the way. It's a lot. Where am I? I'm actually in a location I don't think I've ever been here. Maybe. Maybe I have and I'm just not noticing or remembering it. Also entirely possible. There's people. Yeah, those are people. They are in fact people. This actually does look a little bit familiar, but I'll take care of these people. Sorry. Actually a little bit higher level than me. North Dock. Oh, we're back in the... yeah, okay, the West End area. So we probably could go here before. This is just another area, another way to get there, I guess. Garbage! I must loot. There we go. It is important to loot the garbage. Okay, we need to do that. Probably are supposed to be following the blood trail. That's locked. Yeah, let's follow the blood trail. That seems like a good thing to do. Yeah, this way. What was that? Oh, just that. Whee! Alright. So, drag through the window. Going this way. That's still locked, so we have to go around this way. Hi, people.
I said stay away, sir!
Oh, level 20.
Vicious fucker!
Ah.
Bloody leech!
They're a little higher level than me. Luckily, that's still okay.
You're surprising. Occasionally, you make a good point. We're being misled. Or worse, we're being baited by leeches playing a nasty game.
You must die. Oh, you actually didn't die. I'm surprised. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, totally. Okay. The preacher guys you have to be careful around those, they can stun you. I do not like it when they do that. Yeah, okay. Shouldn't, that's the hospital over there. Anyway, don't mind me doing all these like weird power blood move things. Don't bother. It's cool. Okay, I've been here before. And they just let her die here. Huh. This is most definitely some type of statement.
The marks on this woman's neck were made by the fangs of a vampire.
Yeah.
Only a golden watch in her pockets.
Leave. I don't need money.
This is the very flower my mother tossed on Mary's coffin. Someone is targeting my family.
Yeah, we already went back to the grave and I noticed that
Her shoes and clothes are quite worn out.
Okay. I noticed that her grave was emptied. Okay, we should probably take the watch then.
Only a golden watch in her pockets.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I see you.
Right then. It's a sick game. But given no choice in the matter, I might as well win it.
Okay, I have been up here before and I was like, this is someplace I should go, and then it never went anywhere, but now it does. Oh. Oh, we're back in Whitechapel. Wow, this is going to a lot of different places up here. Ah. Yeah, I'm above some areas that are just unreachable generally. Okay. Now we're here. This is also a place. Oh, taking the watch isn't a big deal.
Jonathan.
What was that?
It's a voice in your brain saying things.
I won't let you escape.
I'm assuming I just missed like a thing. Oh, this is why this is here. Okay. Because like I've been here a few times, like, why is this here? Because of this particular plot related thing.
Very fast, but I'll catch you.
Okay, where does she go now? Oh, that way. I guess we're going this way. Alright, sure. I thought this was a person. It was not.
They've
It was
all
bushes.
been butchered.
Oh yeah, that's right. I came across here before and I noticed everyone was dead. I was like, I guess maybe the vampires won tonight, but it's not the vampires in here. It's just this lady. She's not a ginger, so she's not the one lady that we've
I can
been
still
talking to.
sense a presence.
Your face can... That's a dead person. That's a dead... you know... vampire-ish thing. Excuse me?